Good evening. Welcome to Tales of Myth and Mayhem. I am Mark. I am your storyteller for the evening. We are playing. Yes, we're playing Die RPG Shatter Footsteps. I think this is episode 21. Yeah, quite a jumble along. Do a quick round. Say hello. Chris has decided not to turn up without telling us, so he's getting his ass kicked on this game. But yeah, we'll start with Ashleigh.
Hi team, thanks for tuning in, comrades. And I'm Ashleigh. I'm playing Selena, the Godbinder. She can make deals with the gods. Like the gods are real, obviously. Like she still owes a few of them a favor, and a couple of others are in debt to her. So that's a good place for her to be at. It doesn't matter. I'm rambling. Hello. Yeah, welcome to the game, and I will pass to Thea.
Hello everyone, I am Thea. I'm playing Emma, who used to be a loading knight. I know the screen says loading knight still. It should say joy knight, but that's fine. She's a joy knight now, so that's going to be fun. Actually, Mark, what emotion level? Am I still at 2?
Yes, well, let's say 3.
Oh God, okay, wow. Okay, that's great. Thank you. Yep, got nothing else. She's having a grand old time. She's just chilling now. She found out what she needed to, so now she's just helping the group along. Moving on to Michelle.
Hi, I'm Michelle. I'm playing Sonia. She's a stand-up comedian who lives in a car most of the time. Earns approximately £11,000 a year and spends £10,000 of that on drugs.
Fair
Yeah,
enough.
that's basically it. Pat, are you there?
Pat is there, just hiding. Nope, Pat just fucking left. He just dropped out of the call.
What?
Well, Chris must have got to him.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, that's right. I don't see.
No, the way to it's not a mix-up. Just those characters are both very similar. A lot of the Bacons are in need of intervention.
No, they don't need intervention. They need... The world needs intervening on their behalf. Everybody else is wrong.
Fair.
So,
Sorry, the system just dropped me out there.
Speak again so I can see if you're in.
the system's
Hello,
trying to
hello,
silence
hello.
you, trying to cancel you.
So yeah, now that you've been cancelled, welcome back.
Hey.
Feel free to, yeah. When you go, tell us who you are, what you're doing, all the rest of it.
I'm Pat. I'm playing Paul, the man with everyone's favorite '80s robot living in his brain. And
Would you like to
anyone,
dive?
and I just found out you can actually buy one. Obviously not a full one, but like a 1/25th scale, like a Meccano's model thing, and put it together that way.
I want one.
Yeah.
I want several, and then they will be my servants.
They would be my servants. I will have them all in my head, which would be
But yeah.
beautiful.
And things are a bit in the world a bit shitty. I think we can all say so. I think it's best we all stay off the news doom cycle.
Yeah.
And we do look into just walking away as a species, just abandoning them. There's a book called Walk Away that sort of deals with it, but what we have to do is also take some 3D printers, because it turns out you can 3D print houses. Seriously, they've done this.
I know.
They've taken the principle of 3D print and used concrete, and it's cost only 60% as much as a normal house build in about half the time. And now they're doing 2D prints for flats.
Very nice. 2D. Oh yeah, just plenty there. Yeah, never mind.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Wait.
Anyway,
You will not hear a better pun tonight, folks.
you might. I've not decided any puns today.
Challenge accepted.
So where we left off, the wonderful paragons have come to a city called Gem, where outside there's a wartime place between dragons and I think it was mechs. I'm not sure. It was either dragons and mechs or dragons and wizards or something like that. I need to take better notes. They were allowed into the city and went up onto the second level. So the second wall, the wall was called Davina. Davina, was it Davina Ali or just Davina? They found a tavern. They met some bigoted women who talked about the people at the harbour being fruits, but it seems she was talking about their vitamin C deficiencies. Again, they saw it in the tavern that they found, but talking to someone who seemed rather sketchy. She had another conversation with Frida, where she offered to help them get to where they were going, and Frida said no. They came across a couple of don't know, were they sailor dock workers, or were they sailors? And they had a sick relative, so they weren't able to work. And if you helped with a relative, they would be able to get you on the ship, taking you where you need to go.
Yep.
At the very end, the proprietors of where you were staying, 3 women, came along and said, "You're back," or something along those lines.
Yeah, there's something about that. And I think there was some mysterious person, I'm not sure if it was a guy, but a mysterious person who talked with the older woman who suddenly disappeared. Like, we didn't see him leave.
No, you did not.
Yeah, he
And
was just gone.
Yeah, I remember that
He
as
was
well.
gone.
So, these 3 women standing in front of you, you can tell very fantasy appropriate, young, middle-aged and old. The older one says, "You're here again." The younger replies, "No, they're not. It's their first time here." "I know those faces. Don't listen to her. We've made up some beds for you."
Thank you. So, just out of interest, refresh my memory. When were we last here?
Well, I don't know. I've never seen you. The middle-aged one stays quiet. The old one scratching her head. You can see she's got like moles with hair coming out. She's really, really old. She starts eyeing each of you. "I don't know." She goes to prod you with her finger. "Yeah,
Yes.
maybe you've not been here." She farts very loudly.
Well, must have us mixed up with someone else.
That happens a lot with us, actually.
No one's going to mention the fart. No one's going to bring that up. That was a very loud fart just now. We're not going
Let's
to
not
talk about
focus
that.
on that. Let's,
That's all I can focus on right now.
Please.
Paul
excuse my mother.
grabs Paul grabs Frida and just goes, "No more words out of you like that. I'll set the fucking leashes on you." Fear and Loathing? You never see it?
Yeah.
Oh, when we get I was actually saying this in character to Frida. Oh, Frida, when we get back, I am lending you this movie. Okay? This will be your movie. Just leans back and he starts drinking.
Okay, what happened to Paul?
I think Paul's just having a good time. I mean, let's all have a good time. I think Emma will too follow the lead and have another drink.
The younger one brings drinks again. The other 2 head off. Like, "I'm really sorry about my gran. She tends to get mixed up."
That's fine. No worries.
Yeah, we just have a few of those faces. You just kind of see them around a lot.
Yours, I definitely know.
Right. I mean, no idea why that might be.
Your mother or sister or something is the one who has let's call it a following.
So I've heard about this, and yes, she's my sister, and I'm here to reconnect.
Yay!
Yeah.
Exactly.
Huzzah!
How long have you been away from her?
A little more than 20 years.
So you've not seen her in her, well, what do they call it, the Citadel?
I've heard about it from people I've met, but no, I've not. I've never really known her.
Are you okay?
Fine, just we were kids together, and you kind of have an idea of someone who goes missing as being crystallized in that point of time, like they never get any older. They can't possibly have got any older because they went missing when they were so young, so they'll still be so young when you find them, but they never are. Is there more of this?
I'll be right back. Give me a wee second. He goes away into a room behind the bar and comes out with a jug with a stopper in it and several smaller glasses. Do you mind if I sit with you for a bit?
Be my guest.
And she pours out something that smells extremely strong with a slight sweet scent to it. Pours out for each of you.
Thank you.
So you've never been to the city before?
First time. We're tourists.
It's depends on which wall you're on, depends which time, whatever else. There's lots of good people here. If it wasn't for the war, this place would probably be perfect.
What's the war about? Why is it happening?
I don't know. It's been happening, I think, longer than anyone knows.
Who's on? What are the sides?
Well, from what we can see, there's the dragons and their armies, and I'm sure I said mechs, so we're going to stick with mechs. If it changes, then oops, the word just changed. And some large metal creatures. We don't know why, but if you go outside some point tonight, you'll probably see it.
What side are you on?
We are on the city side.
And where does the city stand?
Between two mountains.
So there's Switzerland. It's neutral. They're neutral.
It's not our fight. It's not. They do not notice us. What was the sharp intake of breath?
Quinn just appeared.
Oh
Wow.
my goodness.
It's Chris, yeah.
Chris!
Quinn,
If you check the chat, by the way, there might have been a fucking a fireball coming your way, but you have managed to get it out of the way. Sorry, I know no one else can hear Chris at the moment. Hello to everyone in chat that I've not said hello to. I apologise. Let's see, we get rid of. Hey, there we go. Chris, would you like to apologise to the class?
I am very sorry. I was eating a very delicious hot dog and talking to my better half and kind of lost track of time. I am very sorry for being late. I can understand if I was brutally butchered and murdered.
No, that's only Cthulhu.
Okay, cool. I'm sorry.
No, not
My
yet.
apologies.
Not yet.
Hello, everyone. I'm sorry. I'm very sorry I'm late. If I had a Bitcoin for every one of you, you would get 5. But I have 0. Sorry.
that would mean I would have 5 useless pieces of credit.
Well, no,
Yeah, I
you
went
cash
there.
it out.
Sorry, don't know where that came. Actually, I do. I precisely know where that came from.
Anyway, right. I take it you have no idea what's going on, Miss Dick Tater? No, okay. Then just shut up and listen. Right now, you've been given a drink by one of the proprietors of the inn that you're now staying at in the city of Gem. The city of Gem is a city in the mountains with 6 walls. So one going up after the other. I shared the image in our chat. There is a war going on outside of the city, which the citizens don't seem to have much to do with. They're just trying to stay out of the aftermath. Or not aftermath, the side effects. I don't know, I'm useless today. So, we're not really on anyone's side. Our war, ended a long time ago. The city was rebuilt. The man in charge walks the walls. Can't really do much else.
Well, I mean, we didn't really have anything to do with the war either. We're just here to help our friend Selena.
Oh, I'm on Team Dragon.
I mean, I love dragons. So,
How can you not be on Team Dragon immediately? Dragons are cool.
The child slavery was a bit of a,
Oh,
Wait, which one? Who's doing the child slavery?
oh, the dragons.
Wait, why? Okay, why slavery and why exclusively children?
They are easier to throw. I don't know. I'm just taking a piss because you said you were on their side. Chris?
So, are they actually child slavery dragons?
No, I'm just talking out my arse.
Okay, well, in that case, free to take the shot and just be like, yeah, I'm a Team Dragon. Like, dragons are cool.
dragons are cool.
We met-
Actually, let's be honest. The amount of dragon. Yeah, let's be honest. Our dragon to dragon cool ratio is pretty much just a nice 1.
Yeah.
Yeah, we met a dragon. He was very nice.
True.
He gave me she gave me a journal.
Yeah, I got a gift too, but I can't tell you about it. It's secret, you see. But it's great.
Have you been writing in the journal?
Yeah. No, I've made a point of saying when we've been playing, I'm just gonna.
You did.
You know.
You have done.
Yeah, and Emma's been making a lot of stories in there.
Okay, so I think Selena's just taking all of this in and kind of sniffing the extremely potent drink she's just been handed, and then eventually just goes, "Yeah, all right," and enjoys some of it. What's it like? Is it like a strong mead or a?
It's like a very. It's like if whiskey was an alcopop.
Cool. All right. Yeah,
Very,
sounds
very,
good.
very sweet. You still have the bit of a burn going down, but you don't have any like strong alcoholic taste from it. You think you could easily down these a few after another and end up with alcohol poisoning. Would not be a problem.
Okay. All right.
So why have you not seen your sister?
We've. So you know that thing that people say when they say that we live in different worlds. So for me and my sister, that has been very true. Like you wouldn't believe. But she came here and didn't tell us that was what she was doing. She just kind of disappeared. And I wasn't quite sure even where she was until quite recently. And now I know where she is. I'm going to go and see her. I'm not going to demand anything from her. I'm not going to insist she comes home back to where we come from because, I mean, I left as well. So, but it's been a very long time, for much too long. And I would very much like to reconnect with my long lost sibling, and I hope she's doing all right for herself. And judging by the fact that she seems to have a citadel, I think she's doing okay.
And a cult.
And
Let's
a
not forget
cult,
the cult.
apparently.
I've
Yeah.
heard stories. She's not been seen in quite a while.
Oh.
And her following, I suppose, They have become a little bit more rabid.
We met one of them a few months ago who...
Wait, was that a few months ago? Wow, that feels wild.
Yeah, I know, right? Well, I mean, according to the journal, which is, but and that person that we met, I hope was not someone who, is typical of the cult, because that person was a murderer whom we dealt with.
I'm glad to hear it. She pours again, raises glass.
Thank you kindly. Nostrovaya.
Slant I've heard she has an advisor. Don't put too much into this, but it's a dictator.
Right. I think so. Selena's going to take a quick but pointed glance over at Quinn.
I think we all are looking.
Yeah, we're all just going to quickly...
Quinn just kind of stares away, just looking about, twiddling her thumbs.
The picture of innocence.
Wait, does that mean Quinn? Could that be?
I don't know. I knowing Freya, I can't imagine she would be advising anyone. She's always in for her own interests. If she's not in charge, she doesn't care.
Maybe she is power behind the throne.
Yeah, maybe she's in charge.
Yeah, maybe she's the Grima Wormtongue.
You know what they say, never trust a dictator. We don't have any in the city anymore. They're not allowed in here.
Right.
A good thing we haven't seen anyone.
Yeah,
No.
definitely not. Even in all of our varied troubles. Good policy to have. Why? Why was that? Why is that a policy of the city?
I mean, it's obvious, isn't it? Because dictators can make anyone do anything they want against their will.
It's
Well,
because
yeah.
The dictator of the city almost fell.
Right.
And when did that happen?
Well, when the city almost fell, that would have been long before my time.
How old are you again? I mean, I can never. I'm very awful at guessing these things.
I'm 23. My grandmother's time, I believe.
Oh, okay.
You know, I thought you would have been about 45 or 50.
Stop talking, Frida.
Here, Frida, have another drink.
Oh, I like drinks.
Yeah, it's... You see fewer and fewer of them. Scary sort of powers they have.
Yeah, agreed.
Mm.
Agreed.
I mean, any of those that... What they call paragons can be scary, I suppose. She looks at all of you.
I think Selena's just drunk enough to kind of go,
So are you a godbinder like your sister?
so she just kind of weighs up the idea of, I can lie, see if I can try and ball-face my way out of this, but then realizes, what's the point? She said, yeah, the gods do seem to be very talkative around me.
What are they like?
Oof, well, depends which one. I think they're all powerful. They all know it. I think some of them know it a little too well, I think. But above all, the one that I know the best is he's a very patient man, which in his line of work is precisely what you'd hope for, really. You don't want him to be wrathful. You want him to just wait, because we'll all go to him in the end.
You're talking about what's your name? Hados.
He does. Yeah. He's my patron.
Used to be a temple, the Hados.
Did they really?
Yeah, up by the sixth wall, up by Druss. It's gone now.
What happened to it?
When the dictator had his ear in the Duke's ear, his voice in the Duke's ear, the Nadir were able to conquer the city.
Okay, well.
The Nadir
Politics, am I right?
Death. Huh?
Yeah.
What? You bit there?
Politics.
Yeah, politics.
It's
So
all.
this is more raving horde.
Yeah, it doesn't sound very political, but like
Oh, it
sometimes politics is above you and sometimes it kicks down your door.
Oh, it was politics that made them leave, but the dictator let them enter. No one thought that all six walls would fall. So the stories go.
Why
Yeah,
did
it sounds-
Why did they do it?
I don't know. You might find some record up at the keep, but
Oh,
or
I'd
maybe
love-
my granny,
is there-
if she's...
Oh, do you have like a library of records?
There's definitely a library, yes.
Oh, you have to come go there.
Well, this sounds like a lesson to all potential dictators out there to 1, never use your powers, and 2, never get involved in politics.
I'm sure they can use their powers, but surely for good, right?
No, they should never use their powers ever.
And
Ever.
certainly not in a place where they and presumably use of their powers are specifically and explicitly banned.
Outside, you hear explosions in the distance.
Oh, is that the war?
Yeah, that's the politics kicking down someone's door. That.
Well, let's go and watch.
Do you have a roof terrace?
No, but if you go outside, maybe up the hill a little bit, you'll be able to see over at the arena. And
See, like, why would you not want to see this? Like, why would you not want to be here in this moment? When's the next time you're going to see a war between a bunch of dragons and machines?
tomorrow night.
Well, yeah, you live here. We don't. We're visiting.
Sure. Let's go and watch some martial prowess. And she drains her glass and puts it down rather more firmly on the table than she intended to.
It was a glass spills a little bit. Don't worry, I'll get that. She begins to pick up the glasses in the bottom. I'll leave light on for you. Just light the candle when you come back in. Have a good night's rest.
Will do. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Shall we go watch? Is that the plan?
Sure.
Frida is already outside at this point.
I've forgotten again. Emma, what is your weapon now called? Is it Luna?
Lumi.
Lumi, thank you. You hear Lumi start to giggle, getting excited. I want to see.
Oh yeah, I'm going. No worries. Yep,
You
she's
head outside. Yeah.
she's getting out.
Are you all going?
Yep.
Right, sorry. Thank you very much, readers. I did not see. Very, very much appreciated. You head outside. In the sky, to the south, beyond the walls, you see gouts of flame. Red, green, blue. Occasionally, something that looks kind of like fireworks. As missiles are fired from below. Hear the whine of engines clanking, all from far away. Now, as you're standing there, a man approaches you, the wide-brimmed hat, the long duster coat.
This never works out well for anyone involved.
Excuse me, sir. If you're about to unleash what's under that coat, I should say that is a criminal offence and also pretty rude.
He laughs, gives a chuckle. I'm just doing the same as you are. This isn't the war that was meant to be. You know that?
What was the war that meant to be?
The original war. When the
Did
Navy
that one
attacked
involve
the city.
dragons and robots too?
No, it did not. It involved a legend. And it involved people coming together. It involved sacrifice. It involved heroism.
Would this happen to be the Star Wars original trilogy by any chance?
Takes his hat off and scratches his head. No, I don't think it is.
Oh, okay, never mind.
What brings you all here?
Just passing through.
Adventure.
Family.
I'm not entirely sure, to be honest. I've lost track.
Enjoy
What about
your
you?
stay. Me? This is my city. I take care of it now.
Oh, you were the one that people's been talking about. You're the, what's it called?
Are you the king?
No,
Queen?
no, I do not think there should be a monarchy.
Hell no.
Oh, you're an anarchist.
Yeah, I think Selena raises a fist.
By the way, no worries about reading and running. I completely understand. Thank you again for the read. It's difficult to... And he holds out his hand, and you see something small and metal in it, very round. I think we may have more in common than you might think. And he flicks his fingers over, and you see... If you look closely enough, it looks like a D20 rolling between his fingers.
Oh, that's interesting.
Nice little
Right.
die.
Wait. Are you the brother?
Sorry.
What?
My name is David.
David. Lovely to meet you.
Hello, David. So, when did you end up here?
I don't know.
I think
To be honest, I've been here forever as far as I can tell. I'm not quite like you. I'm not a master like you may be accustomed to. This is my province. This is my part of the die. I think someone else brought me here.
I see. So that's why you're kind of neutral and you're able to keep the city safe.
I do my best.
Well, yeah, good job.
Why
So-
are you all here?
passing through.
Yeah, we are just passing through,
Not in
really.
the city. And I
Oh.
what brought you here.
We were pulled here from another world.
Kind of an accident, really.
An
Well,
accident.
I got
Well,
straight up duped into it.
kind of, Gwen. I'm just saying, I didn't intend this. Neither of us did.
I got lied to over a matter of £60.
£50, come on.
It was 60. It was
No,
always
50.
60.
No, it was always 50. We can go back
No.
to the first one, it was 50 quid.
No, it was 60.
Right, we will go back and check this, it was 50. You're trying
Well,
you're
when
trying
you're
to fuck
wrong-
him over, you're trying to take
When
it
you're
out of
wrong,
me.
just say I'm sorry. You just got to say I'm sorry.
Yeah.
That's all that's going to happen.
Well,
But
we'll check
anyway,
this, it was 50 quid. You might have got a tip, but now, no. Let's And you're passing through, you say?
yes, hoping to find a ship.
Yeah, we're looking for her sister.
It's the other Godbinder, isn't it?
Does she not understand any operational security? Does everybody just know who we are? How do you know who we are? You just walked over to us and you just immediately knew who
Well,
exactly.
he's like a master, right? Or they know stuff.
Also, look at how we're dressed and behaving and acting and,
Yeah.
traveling. We could not be hiding it any worse.
It's
than we
fine.
are
We're all
now.
friends there. Doesn't matter.
You're also all carrying your die. And a master is able to see that sort of thing.
Yeah, there we go.
Oh,
Well,
hey, if you're a master, could you, like, rustle up, like, some awesome equipment we can have or something? Or can you change the rules so that we can just win whenever we want?
It would be a possibility, but I don't think I would. I don't think anyone should. Life is for living, not for cheating.
Yeah, but cheating helps.
I live by a code.
Oh, God, people and their codes.
My stepfather was a good man. He taught me a lot of things. And I lived by them. And this guy is massive, by the way. He's over 6 foot tall. Doesn't look terribly bulky. I don't want any of your problems spilling out into the city.
And they won't.
Yeah, we'll keep a lid on it. We're not gonna interfere with the smooth running of the city or its mercantile operations.
Or the wars, really. The wars aren't our concern either.
The wars are no one's concern. It's someone else's story playing out in our front yard.
Yeah, well, that's cool. I mean, we are just passing through, really.
Yeah, I need a boat. Would you rather rustle up a boat for us, maybe with a crew?
Sorry, I'm just laughing at Chris sneaking about. At the moment, that's not possible. You've already pulled on some strings. And from what I see, it's better for you to follow them to reach your story's end.
Okay, that's pretty
I know it
textbook and
sounds cryptic. It's not intended to be. I have a very small domain here. This city was one of my first creations.
and you're here to keep these people safe.
I'm here to keep the story going. I need to go back to the keep. Visit me when you reach Druss, and maybe I can help you some more.
Lovely to meet you, David.
And you, all of you. Looks towards Quinn. Just keep an eye on your friend, please.
Of course.
Oh, one last thing. Do you know Callum?
You mean the master?
Yeah.
We have crossed paths, yes.
If you see him, can you tell him,
Oh no, Craig. Callum, he doesn't know. He's met Craig, not Callum.
Craig is the one that was in before us.
Yes.
All right. He told Craig, maybe we should talk.
I can get a message to him, yes.
Yeah, just tell him we should talk. And also, he's kind of a bell end.
The last time he talked to you all, he wasn't much of a bell end. He actually helped you all out, so...
Yeah, it was pretty
He
nice.
did?
Yes.
Yeah.
I thought he tried to kill us.
No.
Yeah, but then he got his meds again, so he was
Yeah.
grand.
Yeah.
All right, fair enough. I take that back. I revoke that. I retcon it, and I say, tell me we should talk. And also, maybe if he knows where his brother is, maybe you should bring him too.
I'll pass your message along. What's your name?
Frida.
Okay, Frida. We might see each other again.
Oh, I'm sure we will. I'm sure that you're going to come. I'm sure you're going to come and talk to us about stuff, and it'll be entirely clear what you're saying all the time.
I doubt that. I have
Yeah,
other
so do
things to
I.
occupy myself.
Sarcasm isn't a thing that is read that easily here, is it?
No.
No, I got your sarcasm. I'm just ignoring it. You might think that everyone is part of your game, part of your story. We're not. Most of these people here have nothing to do with you. They are
See?
not here to serve you. They're here to serve their own stories. People like us have certain advantages over those who do not have access to the die. But that doesn't mean that we should abuse that.
What about the mother maid and crone in the bar? What's her deal?
An aborted story attempt. One that I never got to finish. Look after them, or be kind to them. They
Yeah.
would never fulfill the potential that they had. But they do a very good job of running the inn.
Okay. I mean, okay, yeah, it's a great story. Not okay that I've just decided. I didn't have any plans to. I really like your coat.
He smiles. So takes his hat like that and turns to walk off. In the distance, you still hear the booms and bangs, a shrill whistle. Occasionally in the lights, you see some metallic beast flying, or Chris smiling for some reason. Shouldn't be allowed to do that. Sorry, Chris, just no smiling.
What a lovely
Well-
gentleman.
As much as it's nice bumping into textbook enigmatic men and watching a war go down, I think I'd like to go back inside, get a nightcap, and then hit the hay.
Yeah, it's weird, like, because we're watching, over there, there's all these people who are dying and having this horrible time. From here, it looks but from here, we're so far away, it's actually kind of boring. Isn't
Yeah.
that weird?
It's like an underwhelming November the 5th display, isn't it?
Yeah, but then if you were right there in it, there's people dying left and right, friendships ending in violence and blood, and everything else. That's weird to me.
And we're standing here.
Maybe we
Bless
should get closer.
No.
You be my guest. I'm returning to the inn. So Selena turns and walks back towards the pub.
Night's quiet. There's no one around. Clear sky. And time slows. You hear a voice. I've heard of your sister. She owes me nothing. I owe her nothing. I think you and I could be friends, though.
And who is this you in you and I?
Call me Dex.
Dex. All right. Lovely to hear you, Dex. I think she's looking around at this point, like trying to see if there's anybody nearby or...
You don't see anyone nearby. You see in the distance the flashes of flame are all frozen.
Okay. So it's... yeah. You appear to have stopped time just for us.
Yeah, some things are worth taking a moment or two.
All right.
Your sister. I've been listening. You've heard of the dictator?
Yes.
That one is very underhanded.
Okay. That's what I was afraid of.
I would consider it a favour were you to deal with her.
Deal with, like, cease her chocolate rations, or deal with this hammer I have?
You can deal with the hammer. You can remove her voice box. I don't care. I just would like to be able to talk to your sister without the little lady getting involved.
I see. Well, I think once I get to where my sister is, I'm going to get a full lay of the land before I decide to take away anybody's voice box, but that was her being under the influence of a malevolent dictator is kind of the nightmare scenario. So, but I will see when I get out there. We've got a long way to go yet.
Be careful of the dictator in your midst. I know you've been warned before, but this one seems unused to the power.
Yeah, she's a real pill, isn't she?
I am right here. Excuse me, please.
Time is frozen, you hear nothing. You bitchy nerd. Nerd! I love you too. Mwah, mwah. Anyway,
What was that?
what? Yeah, when?
Yeah. So Quinn. Sometimes I feel like she hasn't adapted very well to life here in this world, and then sometimes I think she's adapted the best out of all of us, and I'm still not quite sure which it is. But I will keep an eye on her. I mean, I always do. I have to. As soon as she opens her mouth, I always wonder if I'm going to need to... if it's going to need to be hammer time, but she hasn't tried yet.
Make sure she's on your side when you confront the other dictator. Two dictators together would be something perhaps even your sister would not be able to deal with in the end.
Yeah. God, if only there was some person who had access to some kind of higher power, someone who could maybe commune with the gods. I don't know. God, if only we had something like that.
Yeah, it sure would be helpful, wouldn't it?
Mm. Thanks for the warning,
You're welcome.
Dex.
Yeah, and if you do it, I shall be in your debt. And that debt is worth quite a lot.
Well, then I look forward to obtaining it.
And time returns to normal. You hear the explosions again. You hear a scream of pain from a distance. You see a dragon fall. A thump as it lands in the trees. Then you enter the inn. A drink's been left for you. Candle to put out in your beds.
Lovely. Well, I'm gonna wait up for everybody, and I will nurse my drink very slowly. And if they're not back in like an hour, I'm just gonna go to bed. Is Selena's thinking?
The rest of you head back, or
Yep.
Emma's gonna stand a little bit more and just watch with a sort of glee on her face, excitement.
Ildumi has been.
She's in a weird mood.
It's beautiful. I wish we could be down there. We could join in.
I know.
Could take them all on.
I know. I'm considering it even, but you know, I've kind of abandoned the group, and I feel bad.
And that drink you had, I like that too. I think
I
we
like
should
it
have some
too.
more of that.
We should. Should we have a party, actually?
Yes. A party
Let's do
sounds
it.
great.
Let's do it. And she heads inside and immediately start ordering more drinks.
There's no one there to take your order, but the bar is right there.
I mean, I can always leave some money or something, right?
Yeah, of course.
Surely?
Of course.
Yeah. Yeah, let's do it. Anyone want more drinks?
I wouldn't say no.
Yeah. Good, man. Quinn?
Quinn kind of looks for a quiet corner to sit and sulk.
Is that a no, then?
Quinn
Fire's
kind of
down a
ignores
little
the question and just wants to sit by herself observing the others.
Frida, you'll never say no to a drink.
Oh no, I've changed over to the weed now.
I see. So it's only... Okay. Only you, Paul. But that's fine. That's good. Let's go. Cheers. She's going to pour drinks.
I'm going to walk over to Quinn and just say, look, I know you're a bit bummed out because everyone kind of hates you, but it's only because you've been thoroughly unpleasant to be around and you hold the power to make anyone, manipulate anyone into doing anything you like. I wouldn't take it personally. Except the first part. You could choose to not be.
I don't think you get this. I fucking hate this place.
Well, yeah, but we're trying to get out.
To my stomach, watching all of you just relish in being here and pretending to be some kind of fucked up gods.
Well, I'm making the best of it.
And when I look at you, I can only imagine how someone like my sister would behave here.
Okay. So you don't want to drag of this then?
I just want my peace. I want to think about how I can get out of this fucking mess because none of you seem to want to help me.
We're all trying to get out of this mess. We're literally going around finding all of the people to figure out how to get out of here.
Wasn't the golden rule originally that we just have to figure out how to get out of here and then all of us have to agree? Look at us. Who out of our group do you think would choose to return home right now? The hammer girl is completely off her mind. Robot boy, he's been weird ever since he died, kind of, or I don't get it. And the one who talks to gods, I don't trust her at all. But I'm the one who you're all afraid of. It's ridiculous. And I'm the only one who's been talking normally, talking common sense, telling you we need to leave. We need to find the fucker who brought us here, and we have to go home. All that waits for us here is death.
Okay. Where are we going to find Callum then?
How the fuck should I know? Instead, we're going on some fucking Fellowship of the Ring quest, looking for all of our lost little friends. And how's that turned out for us so far?
It's been pretty mixed, so I'd say 50-50. And I saved a woman's life, but Paul's friend died. Yeah, pretty much a wash so far.
I'm just tired, Frida. I miss my apartment. I miss my bathtub. I miss my cello. I miss my life. Even if it was shit, I miss it. I haven't had a shower in I don't know how long, because I also don't have a sense of time here. I don't know how many nights, days, months, weeks we've been gone. I don't know if the world we came from, if anyone is actually looking for us. I don't know what they think of us now. I am just tired and I miss my life.
You're really lucky, Quinn, you know that? So I don't have a cello. I don't have an apartment. I know there's no one there missing me. Just remember how lucky you are, Quinn. How awful do you feel and everything else. That's only something that people can feel if they've got something to miss. One thing I can help though is I can help you with that shower. I like to cast Create Water.
Give me the roll, please.
5224.
This can only end well.
Oh, no, 5 to that's not bad. You didn't roll, what did you roll? Just charisma?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, of course, I just see that blue. What happens to what does this look like? You're in the tavern.
Warm. It's like
he's in the
warm
corner.
rain cloud. A rain cloud appears above her and just rains warm water over her. And it's be like, if you just wanted a shower, you could have just asked me at any time.
You're now soaking, Quinn. And it says warm, but it's not warm, it's just not cold.
Good
Quinn
night.
stands up and is like, "You fucking serious? Jesus Christ. Fucking fool." And she storms towards the door.
At this point, Paul, I want you to roll willpower for me, please.
Okay.
So willpower roll to see if he's eating people's brains.
Oh, how do I? What is it? Wisdom plus intelligence, or?
Yes.
Oh God, how do I do this through this? Trying to find the thing.
Yeah, why does it not have a thing just for rolling it? That's weird.
Oh.
Yeah, so just roll wisdom and then... And
5 of 2, and then intelligence. 5 of
There we
5 and
go.
4.
you
Nice.
were able to hold back that feeling of hunger because just as the water fell on Quinn, suddenly you get the scent of her flesh. And you got this longing to live again. But you quickly pushed it under. Paul, distorted echo, are you okay?
I don't know. That was very strange, Johnny.
I am picking up your elevated. No, you don't have a heartbeat anymore.
No.
Sorry to be. Elevated levels of adrenaline in your body.
Johnny, about the Fallen,
Yes.
do they eat people as a rule?
Yes, that is generally what they do. They devour inhabitants of Die.
Oh, fuck me. Well,
Perhaps later.
good to know.
You're on the list. That's
You don't. Okay, right. That is something I now need to.
If you
Think
have
about.
a craving, please let me know.
Right. Tell you what, Johnny, the next time my adrenaline goes similar to that, you see that spike, and if the conditions around me would, what be the word, match that I might be hungry for human flesh or something like that, could you just check in with me just then, and we can go from there?
Of course, started echo.
And if it sounds like I'm about to go and eat another one of my friends or people I'm meant to be helping, if you want to maybe help me stop.
I can try.
Yeah, I think. little fail safe, no, nothing permanent, but just at the same time, just to take that edge off. Selena, I think I'm going to have that drink.
Yeah, come and join me.
Yeah.
So she's nursed several more drinks by this point, just kind of sat at the bar and put them away. But yeah, so she's just like, oh, fucking wonderful, yeah, bring it in. It's kind of slapping you on the back, Paul. What can I get you?
Let's start at one end and try to make our way across.
Brilliant, like you're thinking. Okay, yeah.
And,
You have your little party. Quinn heads off to dry off and to
Seethe.
seethe. Both Frida and Quinn get a bonus die for themselves because I like that bit of role playing.
Yeah,
Oh,
that was really
cool.
good.
Yep.
I might lose it here straight away because at this moment Frida is trying to make a bong out of a potato she found.
Well, I mean that is absolutely fair. Given the day some of us have had, I think we're going to call it quits there. I know it's early and we didn't get up to much, but if you all don't mind,
not a problem.
and we can get back to you because I will actually look up the names of the characters we need for the people we need to help and things like that. I've shared where I got the inspiration from for the city, since none of you fucking guessed it.
It looks pretty.
Yeah, I don't know. I have no idea.
Never read any David
You've
Gilman.
never read the David Gilman? Oh my god!
No, it's been on my list, but
Read Legend. Just it's.
he wasn't the
amazing.
one. He was
I
the one who
can't
wrote
read.
the Tales of the Unbeliever, was it?
No.
Thomas, yeah, because that took a sharp. That's like, let's make a gritty 70, and then it just took a sharp turn.
Nah.
It's like, what? Why is he doing that?
Nah, Gilmore was very much into. I mean, it's not the deepest of fiction. Very much into heroics and stuff, but with a
didn't he
lot of
write?
heart to it.
Didn't he write the Jerusalem Man?
Might have done. I don't know.
The Shadow Wolf or something like that, or
Yes.
yes, Wolf and Shadow, The Last Guardian, Bloodstone. He was basically kind of like Roland, the Jerusalem Man. That was it.
Yeah, but it wasn't called the Joseph Man. It was about the stones. What you call it? And they had the ones that were part of so King Arthur, and then they had that. It was a post-apocalyptic kind of western thing, and it was fucking amazing. But anyway, I think we're going to leave off there without me going into too much Gemo stuff because my uncle got me into him when I was like 8 or 9. So I loved him. He's dead, but